Good evening, everyone, and welcome along. Going to be kicking off in just a moment. Just waiting for the game to finish loading, and then we can take stock of where we are and what we're going to be doing. Now, my darling brother is unfortunately unwell today, full of flu. I've extended an invite to him just in case he's feeling a little bit better later on. In case he wants to join. But for right now, we're going to be starting off solo, which is going to be picking up kind of where we were, but also giving us the opportunity to focus on some very, very different things. So previously, we were going through doing missions on customs, exploring some of the new areas, some of the new content that's been going on there. And as we've seen, the scavs are turned up to like 12. And everything is more than a little difficult. That's not to say that we can't carry on in customs, but we do need to be very conscious of the fact that there's going to be high boss spawns and potentially a lot of danger. Hey there, Kevin. Just me this evening. Greg is unfortunately unwell. He is alive. He's just full of flu. So, in terms of what we can do, I was thinking it might be good for us to go to... I mean, it'd be good to go to Shoreline, but we can't do Wet Job because we don't have an M4. We could do Cargo X Part 1. And we can keep killing things around the smuggler's base. Yeah, if we focus on the smuggler's base, we could get our last Gone or Stay kill that we need. That could be pretty sensible. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go to Shoreline. So if we're going to Shoreline, that goes in. Shoreline key comes out, and that gives us some pretty decent focus. 8 shots with a VPO is probably going to be enough. We could get a few more. Yeah, 3 extra shots is going to be fine. Yeah, Kevin, I hope he feels better soon as well. This should be a bit slower. When I'm playing solo, I tend to be a bit more tactical, focusing on specific objectives and not so much avoiding engagements, but being very picky about them. I'm conscious that I don't have a suppressor on my weapon. Let's see if we can... Do we actually have anything that would work? No, we don't have anything that could go on. And we've got no foregrips either. So we're stuck with what we've got. Let's hop into the hideout. In fact, before we do that, operational tasks. Find and transfer Soundshell's bag. That's not going to happen. Eliminate scavs using a Saiga. If we get a Saiga, we could try and do that maybe. It wants us to go to streets a few times, so we could do that. And that would get us an AK-12, which is always good to get a fresh gun. And we're not going to do Ragman's find and transfer. Okay, so yeah, customs is out, Shoreline is in. That's what we'll start with, and maybe we'll do some streets a little bit later. Let's just check our gun, check the recoil, and we'll hop on in. Kevin, you lose everything. With duos, there's always the chance that someone's going to be able to grab your stuff and bring it out for you. Let me just transition this across so you can see properly. Well, actually, that all has not made it much easier to see, but yeah, that is quite the recoil spread. We might have to be a little bit more careful with how we actually use ammo. Yeah, if you're playing with someone else, there's a chance they're going to be able to grab your stuff and come out with it. If you're solo, it's all on you. If you die, that stuff is gone. And we'll go in 9 in the morning. Let's do daytime rather than nighttime. So I've got plenty of bullets for the MCX. I've got a few bullets for the VPO. We're kind of going in to see if we can get headshots with the VPO on PMCs. Don't know how that's going to be because it's still Christmas time, so everything's still a bit up in the air in terms of where people are spawning. Which means we don't want it on the high gamma, we want it on the regular gamma, otherwise you are going to be completely whited out. Yeah, with regular Tarkov, you can insure your stuff, and if you die wearing it and no one picks it up, it will eventually come back to you through the mail system. But because we're playing hardcore, we're not insuring anything, so if we die, we lose the stuff we have, regardless of the situation, so you rely on someone else to take it out. So playing hardcore with someone else does take a little bit of the edge off it, but most of the progress we've done has been solo. Just because, you know, like you squeeze a game in the mornings before work and on your lunch break. Now, the big difference between solo and duos is on most of the maps, it will actually be running completely locally on my machine. So I'm not connecting to Battlestate Games servers. So it should be more stable and it should be more responsive. So the gameplay will feel a little bit better, but it means that there's more pressure on the machine itself in order to actually run things. How this is going to translate for the actual gameplay this evening, I don't know, but we'll see how we get on. And in fact, let's put the FPS counter on. So big concerns up there. Bosses will be spawning. Or at least there's a chance the bosses will spawn. So we want to keep away. Away from the risks. That's not to say we're going to be completely risk averse, but we have specific things we're going to be trying to achieve. So it makes sense to not expose ourselves unnecessarily to boss spawns. Now we might encounter PMCs as we come over this way. We want to be conscious of stuff coming from the right hand side, which is over the road to Cubson, but really we're going straight over this little hill bit. And we're heading to the smuggler's base. And that's where we're going to not so much sit in camp, but we're going to be surveying the area carefully for targets. So you see I did a very long circle around that, because I do not want the goons paying me any form of attention. Okay, don't see any stash there. Don't see any PMCs for shooting. At least not at a quick glance. So we carry on. We want to be making progress where we can. Take the screws. But not unnecessarily taking risks. Okay, onto the smuggler's camp. Now, if we die, which is quite likely, we're going to lose all of our stuff. So, after we inevitably die, we will switch to using lower value kit and maybe running and trying to just build up some armor supplies and things like that. So this is the smuggler's camp just off to the right. We're looking for PMCs to get a headshot on and just kill any mobs. So scavs also work, but PMCs is really what I'm hoping for. One single headshot at range would make me very happy, and after that I don't care. And up ahead of us is the resort. Where we do have a mission, but we'll hold off going in there until we've scouted round the edge of the smuggler's camp. Don't like that fog. That's going to make it kind of hard to snipe. While it's quiet-ish, let's get this zoomed in for 100 meters. Or zeroed in, I should say, not zoomed in. Oh, that fog is going to be obnoxious. That is completely unreasonable. The amount of enemies aren't... Oh, geez, there's someone to my left. Aren't normally lower in solo. There's potentially less chance you're going to draw attention to yourself, but there should be the same number of spawns. Okay, let's see if we can see anyone. Yeah, that fog is just coming horribly. Scavs are going to be able to see through that. PMCs will probably be able to see through it as well. So we might be better off just moving in and getting a bit closer. Let's loot round here first, because we do still need other supplies and things. Might give the air a chance to clear. Ooh, Bulbex. Gas analyzer. Worst case, all of this stuff is just extra money. Yeah, that is just gone completely nuts. I'm half tempted to just take this stuff out, sell it, and come back and hope that it's a little bit clearer. It would suck to not get a single kill though. Let's head up in here. There is definitely fighting happening at the resort. But with this amount of fog, I'm unlikely to see much worthwhile. Okay, we've still got a little bit of space. Let's move on down to one of the nearby buildings, grab a few things, and then we'll come back this way. A little bit of food. Well, actually, just getting to here has cleared things up a fair bit. How about up at the resort? Anything we can see up there? Not really. Now this will be a lot slower. As I said, I'm not going to be like shift Wing into loads of fights. We're going to be moving slowly, methodically. Long range engagements where we can. Maybe even try and grab some ammo and stuff. Because I think there's a shooting range just over here. That definitely looks like a shooting range. Let's check for anyone around inside. Better cutting scissors. I need machine parts. Vodka. Not going to be taking anything from around the trees. Not this week. Because it's disproportionately weighted in terms of being generous, and it kind of defeats the point of the hardcore playthrough. I will drink this right now. Be really good if we could find some drain cleaner, actually. Filing cabinets would probably be a good place to look. Let's throw that away, throw that away. Oh, code. I don't know if there's a specific extract for... for that on shoreline. Oh, the mountain bunker. Ooh. Okay, back out the other side. Let's check that firing range. Doesn't look like there's any ammo there, so maybe against this set? Against the sandbags and stuff? Not beyond the realm of possibilities. Let's see what there is. Oh, helmet's the most interesting thing there. Those are good for XP, but we don't need them. I would love some ammo, because we spent so much ammo last time. The chlorine, a little bit of duct tape. We could eat the sausage. We'll save it for a little bit. Applies fine. It's not drain cleaner though. That's pretty handy. Leave the rest of the meds. Yeah, it feels like things have cleaned up a little. So we're going to have a little bit better visibility. PST bullets for a pistol. I think I heard a scav. I did hear a scav. And he is dead. Keep the bullets packed. We're going to want to keep moving pretty quickly. More machine parts. Let's throw away gas analyzer so we've got a little bit more space, because I want those screws. Fine, it's not going to give me the screws. Ooh, Whisper, that's for the current gun. Definitely taking that with us. You come down. That's a 9x19 suppressor. Not hugely useful, but... Night scope. Right. Let's eat the sausage. More bullets, always welcome. We've got a little bit of something over here as well. Oh, is that a weaver? That is a weaver. I will take it because I quite like the weaver. This is not a good angle to be coming at this area from. Let's swing back round and check the body of the guy we killed. Time check, we got 26 minutes. Listening carefully for any movement. So I'm going to take this because we can potentially break it down into fabric. We're going to drink that milk. The bleach is no use to us. Hello? What's going on with you? Don't know if that's a PMC or a... Well, I assume it's a scav. Clearly hadn't spotted me though. That might be another scav, might be a PMC. Let's back up. Yeah, it's just scavs over there. Well, we do need to kill scavs. Worst time to get a nose itch. What I'd like is I'd like to be up on this. Sounds like they're a little bit closer. Yep, on the right just there. Two more. Hack it up and we'll check them out. I think there's still at least one more though. It's another scav vest that I would quite like. Get rid of those two, take the axe. Let's also get rid of the tube and the ALU splint, so that gives us enough space for the fuel conditioner that I saw over here. We have a second body still to check, of course. Just there. Just make sure we've done... Yeah, we've done all of that. He has armor, but not armor we can make use of. Ooh, that's a key we haven't seen. Concordia security room. We need to clear some of those out. Actually, I can move sand tape across because that is a shoreline key. We don't need to eat, so we'll leave that for now. There is at least one more body we haven't checked all the way down there. So let's head and see if we can get eyes on it. Thought I heard voices off to the left. And I did. Pack the bullets in. We're almost so full we may as well just get out. But we'll check him out. Oh, he's got a bit of everything. Oh, this was a PMC. Oh. A shame. Okay. He's got a proper working AK-101. So let's do that. Let's take the AK-101, which means putting Gornostate in here, which means getting rid of one more thing, get rid of the spark plug. What's in his actual weapon? 882. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. So that was better than mine. Take that. God damn it. That could be a PMC. Right. This back on there. This out. It was a PMC. Great. So that is the headshot that I needed. This goes in here, taking that out. Let's go have a look at him and then we will get out. I wonder if the PMC that I killed in the bush just behind checked. Oh, this was a PMC that I killed. Oh, he's got an AVS rig. Oh my god, right, we need to restack. Okay. This is going to be messy. This is going to be heavy. See him running around over there. Can I fit that? Does it fold? It folds. Right, cool. Let's throw away the code. We're not going to use it. Don't care about any of that. So that's Scav that's nearby. Is him done? Is he the only one? No, he's not. Now I'm getting lit up. Gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away. Behind here, right. Those are PMCs coming in. We don't need to be fighting them. I was really hoping I wasn't going to need to make noise while backing away, but unfortunately we're going to have to leave that last body. It's fine though. We've got plenty of stuff. We got the headshot that we wanted. So let's just get to the car, extract, and get out. Well, they are fighting at that entrance, aren't they? I do not want to be anywhere near them. Carefully down here. So with just one person, there's a lot more freedom to cut and run. You get the pick of all the loot, but it relies on you to spot everything, of course. So there's benefits and disadvantages. Certainly in terms of weight of fire that you can put down. I think I just want to crawl through here, actually. We'll check this just in case it's got some drain cleaner in by chance. It doesn't. And that's some plexiglass and a gas analyzer, and that's all she wrote. We've got enough money to get out. So now, let's pack some bullets. Overall, a huge success. Getting the headshot with the Gornoste means we can move on to the next part of Shooterborn in Heaven. We have a fully working 5.56 AK-101. That's great. We can mod and pimp that to our heart's content at some point. And we've got an ABS rig, which is always nice to have spare armour. Oh yeah, and 2 scav vests that we can pull apart. So there's really quite a lot going for us on this. Solo definitely ramps up the tension, especially when you're running. When you're under fire, overweight, and your leg's broken, it feels a lot more lonely. There we go. 3 USECs. Didn't get to check the one in the middle. One in the middle of the field because of those 2 other guys that were coming in. Still, Very, very happy with that. Now I've got some choices. We could start bringing the SVDS along with us. We could do the same thing, just carry on working on the kills at that camp. We need to get kills at that camp, doesn't matter what type. But we also need SVDS kills for Punisher. So those two could marry up quite nicely. So what's going on in the hideout? It is the cultist circle. And yeah, it's just a crappy clamp that we don't really care about. So I might put something else in there. You know what, let's put the pistol in. Okay, now we do some organising. So I'm going to unload all the stuff, get these scav vests being pulled apart. Yeah, I've got loads of space for stuff to go in. Right, hideout, lavatory. Where's the scav? Right, so 3 scav vests will turn into 2 ripstops. The reason I want ripstops is we can make black rocks with a ripstop and a Kajura. In order to get a Kajura, we need tactical sling bags. So, in fact, you know what? Let's add them onto our wish list. And yeah, this is going to allow us to first of all make the Tarzan, and then when we've got the Tarzan using the Kajura and the ripstop, we can then turn it into a black rock, which we need for another quest. So there is a good reason for that. In fact, let's add this onto our wish list as well. So these are not to be consumed. Or did I already save one? I might have already saved one. Not in there. There's... I did save one. Right, cool. So you are coming out. And we're going to immediately turn those... remove from wish list. Start that off. Great. That moves us closer to our goals. This AK-101. Do we have any beaten up 5.56? We don't have any spare 5. I mean, we've got these. Well, these are 5.45s rather than 5.56, but we don't have anything that's really going to just plug in to them. So, modding, yeah, we'd have to swap over the whole gas tube and everything. That's kind of amusing. I'm not against it as an idea, but we'd need to do something with it. I'm at the point where I can start saving weapon parts, which is kind of interesting to me. That gives it at least something. I'm not against it entirely as an idea. G36 is a bit beaten up, but it is small and it packs down well. Okay, RD704. That comes out. That comes out. That means this takes up a little bit less space. Cool. And with those two reorganized, the G36 can fit. It feels ugly, but it works. Okay, Gornoste, you're going away. Or we're going to customs, but for the moment you're going away. So now we can focus on the stuff that I picked up this round. Oh, we got loads of ammo, which I love. Alright, Mark 16 comes out, Mark 16 comes out. G36 goes in. 7M40. Pack it in. We've got 60 rounders, yeah. Use them for... use them for storage? No, we've got proper places to store bullets. Okay, you're for selling. You're probably for saving. You're for saving. You're for saving. You're for saving. You're definitely for saving, because inevitably we're going to need more. Another helmet. In fact, helmet can stay. Helmet can stay. Whisper comes out. In fact, out. That's out. ABS rig is out. Lovely. We'll take a Propital in. We'll take a Hot Rod in. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to rejig ever so slightly. So that fits up there. And that weaver needs to be stored somewhere. Sure. We'll put it on the DVL. I really would quite like to get the locks for this. So we can get the different rails in there. Let's switch it to traders only. Oh yeah, there's no trades for them, so we just need to find hexagon rails would be nice. Duct tape we save. And the rest of this, I think, can just be sold at this stage. I'll double check, make sure we've not got stuff that's going to be blocked behind other things. That's a no. Down here. That's a no. On the gear rack. Also a no. Hall of Fame. And shooting range. I think we're good to sell most of the bits. If not all of them. I will check the library quickly. No, that just needs books. Books. And the air filtering unit, yeah, that needs military power filters, which we're not going to get anywhere near. So, time to sell. A little bit of time to organise everything. Actually, we'll keep the chlorine. It's a shame I don't have a 9x19 that can go on. But as I said, if we find a Saiga, then find a Saiga and have the capacity to take it out, then that will work quite nicely. Let's top up our money. 4,000 should do. Dollars across. Chlorine is getting saved. Okay, we are ready to go back in somewhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rework my ammo so we're taking up fewer spaces. You know what? I'll do it all down here. It's a lot of ammo we're taking in, but it's all for a very good reason. Okay, CBJ first. After that, AP. After that, M62. After that, Whisper. That's not too bad, one spare bullet. Okay, that FMJ can go, and I will bring the SVDS. So if we're bringing the SVDS, let's unfold it, and we're gonna want spare bullets for it. Now this is a good gun, so this can go in here. When I say good, I mean it is not completely beaten up. Actually, before we put it in there, let's actively start improving it. So it is clear that this is the good gun. Could take them. No, this is actually a very good gun as well. Okay. You are good enough to go in there. You can just be sold. A fac. No, we don't have space in there. Interesting. Okay. Well, it is slightly better than our current one, so we'll swap it over. And we'll hold on to that as an emergency next time kind of thing. Spare bullets for that. That's what I was doing. Let's load it up with LPS. Or more will take LPS as spare bullets. Right. Tasks. Oh, was it not far enough away? It might have been too close. Whereabouts? Tarkov Shooter Part 4. It was too close. Okay. This is annoying. We need to take a bolt action back. I was within 80 meters. I'm tempted to buy a rangefinder. We'll keep this out for next time. But we need our... God, I'll stay back. Okay. Again. So, in terms of the things that we're actually killing over there, we did get a few more bits of progress towards this. So 5 more kills will be done, but another bolty headshot at 80 meters would be great. You know what? We could buy the rangefinder. It might help me out in determining what the right range is. I don't think we need to bring spare bullets. 8 bullets should be enough for the VPO. So shoreline back in the afternoon. Once more onto the breach. It must have been pretty close. It must have been like 75 meters or so, because it was a good range out there. I reckon if I'd stuck around for the 2 that were further away in the field, they would have been far enough. But they were aware of me, especially after I killed the nearby scav. And that's always the difficulty. It's finding the balance between your stealthy attacks and keeping yourself safe. Like, if I'd just waited, focused on the PMCs, taken one of them out, the other one would have then been shooting at me. And then if I'd chased, like, if I'd run away at that point, the scav could have flanked me. I just thought, am I wearing any armor? I must be wearing a little bit of something. I'll have to double check. Because I don't remember if I was wearing armor at the end of last week. Now you can check your inventory and stuff, but there's been issues with bugs with doing that, so I'm just going to wait until we're in raid and then have a look. No, I need to take armor off someone. Okay, well, we're in the right place for heading to the smuggler's camp, so let's just do that straight away. Also means I need to be a lot more careful at my engagements. That sounds like people already over there. Which has got the potential to be good for us for our headshots, but we're going to want to go round. I want this to be zeroed correctly. Because with no armor, if we catch any bullet, it's bad times for us. We got very lucky when we got shot last time. Actually, from here, how far is that? 133, so that's plenty. I should have worn the AVS rig from that guy, actually, thinking about it. No visuals yet. Well, that's never going to be a guarantee. There's like a truck just on the other side of that that's normally one of their favourite places to crouch down and wait. I see a guy really far. Well, that didn't get him, and it almost certainly alerted him, and maybe others as well. So let's not be where the shot went off from. Gotta remember I have the rangefinder, so I can check my distances rather than assuming. I see a guy over there. Right. That is 200 meters. Okay. And he's moved, which is a shame. But knowing he's in the area and it's 200 meters, gives a little bit of potential. Let's get up a bit so I can lie down. This will save our stamina quite considerably. There we go. Tarkov shooter. That was a PMC. There is another PMC over... There's a couple of other PMCs over there, actually. It's a real shame. I wish I had my SVDS. He's crouching down. I need him to stand up a little bit. There we go. I think that was another headshot. Something coming. Well, that went all right. Never had a scav come over and investigate like that before from Resort, so that was very interesting. Right, let's eat and drink, and then resume our sniping. That tree is going to be right in the way, I know it. So there is at least one more target over there. Somewhere. Yeah, no armor is why I'm being so cautious with this. I know that there's 2 PMCs to loot over there, which is great, and I want to do it. But I don't want to unnecessarily put myself at risk in order to do that. Like there's two guys down there. And that is just over 200 meters. And of course we're attacking from the wrong side of the building for it, but never gonna let that stop me. I suppose I could do some grenade work. Not got many shots left with this anyway. If we come across a little further, we might be able to just see that guy's head on the corner. Oh, I think just about. If he turns the correct direction and our shot is accurate. Got him! Now, regular PMCs would not just sit there and get shot like that. This is, of course, Tarkov AI PMCs. But it's still satisfying. Okay, time to move up and check for bodies. And actually what I can do is I can check tasks. We've got 4 kills so far. Oh, jeez, there's even more. Which is obviously going to happen, you know, but... I'm zeroed for 100, let's zero for 2. We're going to have to move in because we can't... we don't have the ammo to just keep sniping indefinitely. Yeah, I'm on my last shot. I would like one more snipe kill, so I've only got one guy to face when I've got no armor. Okay, scavs. And a happy campy scav over in the distance doing weird stuff. They are definitely patrolling in. As my arm stamina runs out. Okay. What we'll do 0 down to 100. And we'll make our way across carefully. Through the different warehouses. One more kill, PMC loot, drain cleaner. Those are our priorities. I think the audio was messed up there. It sounded like it was on the wrong side. There we go. Might have drawn attention. I'm just listening. That's drain cleaner. Can hear someone moving around. Don't know if I got him. Think I did. Ooh, but there's more. Right, okay. Let's back up and look for some armor. No armor. Armor, that'll do. Oh, and an SVDS. Game changer. Don't know if there's more PMCs, but finally got him. Hopefully that's the last PMC. Okay, this is a moment, so let's reorganize. then we can go through and pick apart all the stuff that's out there. Hey, Brisbane. Yeah, it's a very different game, especially with the scavs and PMCs being buddies and them knowing where you are. Like, sometimes they are the most intelligent, perceptive creatures ever. No, thank you. That is a scav. Oh god, partisan is the worst. At the moment, boss spawns are exceptionally high, so it disproportionately affects everything. Okay, I think we're safe to do some looting. God, every single time. Like how he just walked in swearing at me. This is gonna get loud quickly. Right, we don't need the wrench. This is a space saver, so I will take it. But we're not taking most of the stuff that they've got. Didn't care about most of that. The Neo Steel could be nice. It's better than my current helmet, actually. Oh, mechanism backpack as well. Can't fit our guns in there, though. .416 is a nice gun. Don't care too much about the ears. He had a goon smock. What's in his pockets and stuff? I've seen this Terraframe backpack a few times in people's clips. I think it's relatively new. Need that relay. Need the water filter. Do I care about 7.62 ammo? I probably do. It's only SP. But ammo is so useful. I'll remember it, maybe come back for it. Right. Drain cleaner. That's the next most important thing. Hey, see that tiny, tiny, tiny little look through? Oh, they know. Yeah, that was a grenade. I really want that drain cleaner. Okay, we'll wait here just for a second and pack. And we're going to go out the end, swing wide. Okay, that might be safe enough. No risks though, pack a mag. Back in, a little bit more packing. Geez, there are so many of them. Okay, I think I need to speed up my looting. Proper backpack, better armor, nice. That fits. That fits. CMDR may actually be a better choice than this, but we'd have to leave the helmet. So I think I'll leave as is. How am I doing on time? 18 minutes. Oh. Okay, choice made. God, wrong button. Okay, we are just gonna leave. We've got plenty of stuff out of this. With our stomach being shot out and permanent scav spawn. And no CMS kit. We are not going to stick around and just tank anymore. Actually, you know what? Let's use the proper tool. We can grab a couple more things over here and that would be good enough. We've achieved all the objectives we wanted for this. We got the last kills at the camp. We got a headshot with a bolty, and we even got an extra SBDS, and we got the drain cleaner. That's some huge wins. Vehicle is here. So let's check for any last minute things we may want. Right, that can go in there. We're not going to hold on to that. So just anything we can cram in our pockets at this point. Sure, I'll even take the metal cutting scissors. Alright, I think that'll do. Definitely need machine parts. Don't care about any of those. Let's just go. That is a huge win for us. That is progress towards our Punisher, which I was not expecting. So we only need five more kills. We could come back here potentially and try and just get them ticked off. It's not a bad place to do it because there's a lot of good angles. As long as the fog's not coming too strong. Oh yeah, it is a class 4 helmet. Just top and nape though. Another successful raid. Oh cool, and we've already completed the ripstop fabric. I'll leave it in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just all scavs at the end. Yeah. We barely had time to do any proper looting of them. But these two that I got right at the start were almost immediately joined by this guy, and it took 4 minutes to get a position on him to be able to kill him, and then his friend spinning in place. $762 by 39 SP, and here was me ridiculing SP bullets earlier. They're really not bad. Okay, it's going to take a moment to get back to the menu. I'm going to pop to the loo. I'll be back in a second, and we'll sort out our inventory and pick where we're going next. Okay. Right. So, plenty to sort out. Let's do the T20 first. So T20 is just a backpack. That's just going to give us a nice backpack for if we die and need to recover. Great. Stored, sorted. Next up, drain cleaner. This is going to allow us to upgrade our nutrition unit, which is good because there are other things that are waiting on that. Nutrition unit. There we go. Upgrade. It's going to be 14 hours. We're not going to see the benefit today, but it's still very good to get it done. Next up, let's have a look. For Gunsmith Part 5, it needs to be a Remington 870, not the 590A1, so this can just get sold. So sell, sell, sell. Gonoste goes away. And Gonoste spare goes away. Cool, that's all tidied. TC800, it's a good enough. Helmet goes in there. HK416, we don't really have space for it. It's okay-ish. 64.6 versus... It'll go up to 72, so when repaired it'll be slightly better than the other one, but not enough that I care about it. So we'll just take the ammo out. I'm wondering whether we could use any of the parts on something else that we are saving. So like the RD704, if I put the M-lock on that, that's better. What's this got on it? It's got the AK to M4, then the SBA. Might be able to swap the SBA3 over. So, hypothetically, SBA3 comes down. And that goes on, and that's slightly better. The RD doesn't share the same type of charging handle, so the XT latch isn't going to be of any use. I think that's probably good enough. So you're going to come down to be sold. You are ammo that's being saved. You are ammo that's being saved. You are ammo that's being saved. Pretty certain I've got spare metal cutting scissors, but just in case, we'll keep them. We'll keep the hose. Relay comes out. Power bag as well. Meds for selling. various parts that we gathered that we might eventually find a use for, or if not, I'll sort out off screen. That comes out to sell. That comes out to sell as well. So, good haul all in all. No swiping complete. There we go. Yeah, you go. Tarkov Shooter Part 4 complete. Which gives us Tarkov Shooter Part 5. Eliminate scouts while using bolt action rifle at night time on customs. And that will give us night vision goggles. Nice. Tempting, but given how nuts customs is right now, let's give it a bit of a berth. Okay, sell. Sell all of this stuff. $700. That gets us a little bit closer to the 32. 32k, that is. Friends, you can just buy that. Therapist. Buy each of those. And Fragman. You can buy that rig. Probably should save a spare rig, actually. I suppose I've got the AVS just in case. Okay, ammo. We've got plenty of magazines. So we've got some 8.56. Got some more 8.56. And even more 8.56. Okay. We don't have any more 300. So we can do another run, but it's gonna start getting a bit sketch. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Let's sell one of the VPO mags. Save the spare SVD mag. So we've got SVD 1 spare. We've got another SVD with 1 spare. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's get those cleared. And see what wonderful rewards we got. That is a load of random rewards. Peacekeeper will buy car batteries? Cool. Well, I'm not going to not sell it to him. Propane. Do we have a couple of propanes just in case? Yeah, we've got a couple of propanes just in case, so that's fine. Okay, other receivables, Mosin related stuff. Thanks, Jaeger. And that reminds me, I was going to sort out keys, right? So we've got the... Where's my key tool bits? Okay, so Concordia security room. Concordia is on streets. That comes down into there. Power substation, that is on interchange, but the interchange stuff is kind of... Oh, I suppose it can come down into there. Oh no, that's a duplicate. Well, we don't need duplicates. Cool, that gives us a bit more space. Okay, I think we're ready to go back. I reckon I'm going to sell these, but I won't sell them just yet. Let's take the other Propertol just in case. Always handy. And let's have a look at our actual tasks. Okay. So in terms of shoreline, killing a Sanitar, it's possible we could do it. I'd rather not and do the therapist route. Wet job we can't do just yet. Cargo X we could do. Eastwind Computer Room, I think that's E306. And that's the side that we would be on. So that's a distinct possibility. Cargo X Part 1. Okay, let's go see if we can get some more PMC kills around the camp, and then potentially move up towards Resort and try E306. I need a little bit more money than that. Otherwise we're going to get stuck. Okay, that's plenty. Okay. Weight's all good. Armor's in good enough condition. Oh, you can double check by just checking. So mostly class 2. Doesn't have a backplate. Face the enemy. This will work for a while, but obviously we want to swap it out for something better. So the plan for this raid is going to be similar to the last, but ever so slightly different. We're actually planning on going up into the resort. Just probably not right at the very start. We need 5 PMC kills with the SVDS. That will give us our Punisher Part 6, which will give us a new secure container, which means we won't need to keep swapping out quite as much with regards to the keys that we take on the various missions. In hardcore mode, with obviously the restrictions on what can go into the secure container and when it can go in, having the Epsilon container isn't as much of a benefit as the PvP, but it's still very nice to have. Now, of course, this whole plan is going to depend on where we spawn in. If we end up over the entire other side of the map, then it's going to be quite a different kettle of fish. And in fact, if we end up over the other side of the map, what we could do is we could go to the cottages and try and start looting the various safes and things, because we do still need to find another lion. I'm really, really happy we found that drain cleaner. That was a huge thing to find. Okay, we are actually over the other side. Not really in the right place to go and check the cottages. Like from here, I would normally push up towards the resort. So I think we'll do that. Kind of push through the bunker area. I do really like the snow that they've got on this. I think they've done a very good job with the weather conditions. Not trusting anything initially. Now the bunker itself can be quite a dangerous area to be around, especially with the sniper up above, but hopefully we'll be alright. And in fact what we'll do is we'll stick the smaller mag in first, because if the sniper's there we're not going to take many shots at them. I hope. Well, the sniper is there. I think they're still alive. Yep. Okay, let's do the mad rush. Over to this cover. And try and get a different angle on them. I know we're 0 for 50, but up to 100 it really doesn't make much of a difference. Then again, if you're running Whisper, apparently it does. Oh, M62 Tracer. That's got a lot more bullet drop than I was expecting. Okay. Temporary safety assured. We don't want to believe that that's the only scav in the area. Everyone likes vodka. So I assume that this code is going to be for the bunker along here, along the left, which the scavs can or could previously extract from. So we'll see if we can find out that while we're here. Looks like a nice clear day for sniping. Let's get this up to 200. Yeah, transfer code. Okay. So we do have a code. We can extract from here and save a little bit of money, should we choose. When the time comes, of course. just as a reminder, 5 PMC kills is what we're hoping for. And all of that is going to be dependent on them actually being around the area. And they might not be now, they might come later. They do roam around the map, of course. This looks like nothing right at this moment. Okay, we will leave that alone and go head up to the resort itself then. Then again, there is someone over there. Just behind cover where I can't quite get him. Maybe if I go a little bit further. I think that took him out. Okay, let's reload. And we'll check Punisher quickly. Yep, that was a PMC. Okay, let's bring this down to 100. Move in, go check the body. Well, there might be others, of course, but with the fog rolling in, we're not really going to... Let's drop it down to 70, down to 50. With the fog rolling in, we're not really going to have much chance to see anything unless we're close. Clean kill. A whole bunch of stuff. The 855 is interesting. Stupid plink plink gun. Right, code comes in here. May as well wear that. I do want most of this stuff. But then we can't take the battery. You know what? It's fine if we don't take the battery. bit more full than I was expecting to be at this point, but that's fine. A solid kill is a solid kill. You know what, we could use like most of the mayo. And then just wash it down. Does make us very heavy having all of his stuff. That's fine though. Okay, we'll have a cursory look inside and then we'll return to where we were. And the intention was always to be moving up to the resort. With this as like a little bonus along the way. I feel like I'm going to need more shush, but I don't remember for certain. You know what, one more's fine. What I need is more energy saving lamps. And various textiles. Not UV lamps, energy saving lamps. These are fine, but they're not what we need. Lost sight of him. That solves that. He's got a better gun. So let's do this. Let someone come closer. I know you're there. Does he have any easy access grenades? Don't think I got him with it, but let's throw another just in case. Maybe I did. Well, that goes in here. You come up. don't think I care that much about the FMJ. Oh, 762 by 51. Do I care about the FMJ? Yes, I do. At this point, it's all useful. Alright. That goes. Exfil comes. I will go out and check the other body. Let's just get somewhere where we can't be easily seen. What I want to do. Is at least combine those. Did I check these already? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, moves us a little bit closer on our Grenadier task, so not bad. MDR is in good potential condition, much better than the G36. So we'll keep with what we've got. Alright, I think we extract. This is not what I intended for this mission, but that is 2 more Punisher kills and a Grenadier kill and more ammo, which we have been struggling for. No, I'm not taking anything from the Christmas tree, even if it's only tea. The ramped up valuables loot just cheapens things. I will have a quick look in here though. Magnet, nuts. Don't care about either of those. I am so heavy. Ooh. I think I'm still zeroed for 50 meters. Ow. The accuracy at that range. And I'm assuming that was a shotgun. Wondering if I should check the body actually. Let's just hop into cover first. Okay, quickly. Punisher still need 3, so it wasn't a PMC, so I only care insofar as that there could be a labs card on it. Which is like it's a non-negligible chance. It's fine. We'll just get out as we are. We'll use the bunker, actually. Let's use the bunker. Matches. The suitcase isn't there this time. Right, well, if we're moving up to the bunker, may as well med as we go. Yeah, with an arm broken, I think we're not going to get any decent shots over there. Ah, Kevin, yeah, really. One encounter you're not prepared for, one time when you panic and you move your hands on the keys and you push the wrong button. There's so many little things that could go wrong. Wait a moment for our stamina to come back. Okay. Transfer code. Wow, that's literally it. You just transfer the code and wait and hope you don't get sniped from over at the resort. Because of how that went, I'm kind of tempted to just keep focusing on the scav camp until we get those last 3 PMC kills. It feels very achievable now. We are having good encounters in that area. There, Yusek. He was a grenade. He kind of ran towards it, though. I mean, even if he'd run the other way, it probably would have been in the blast, but... The danger with grenades is that you don't always know where they've gone. That's why I was very careful to line things up so that there was that nice gap I could throw it through, and then step out of the shrapnel line. Oh, 366 TKM FMG. So he probably shot me with a Gornor stay, which means it would have been maybe scoped. I'm not butthurt about that. That is a perfectly fine shot. It might be worth me taking a look at Wet Job just to see what the specific requirements are. If it's AR-15, we probably still can't manage it. I think it's M4A1, ADAR, or TX. Right, so trading, peacekeeper tasks, M4A1, ADAR, TX, yeah. So we don't have anything that would fit that bill. Not at this moment in time. Okay, first things first. Backpack. T20. I think that Bagley is just... it's big. Can I put the... Oh, I can put the back plate in my current armor. Can I put the front plate in my current armor? I have 6B23, class 5. That's kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty happy about that. This Bagley has just become instantly more useful, or not like right this second, but having found it has become more useful to me. Okay, backpack. That's what I was going to sort out. So let's just store that. We do have a lot of T20s and betas and things, but you get through them very quickly when things go wrong. So I'd rather have them all prepped and stuff. Let's put those in there. Still got space for a little something. Power bank, sure, why not? Okay, stuff we are going to sell / keep. MDR is in good condition. We'll repair it, we'll hold on to it. I will eventually rework this and pack it in there, but I kind of need another magazine case before I can do that. The Bagley's got great stuff in, right? Let's put the actual trade goods that we're going to be saving into places. Everything else in here could be sold, in theory. We'll save the tax sports, because that's our only spare headset. We'll save the Team Wendy helmet instead of the TC 800, because we've got a lot of helmets. I just need to start going through and saying this is a bad helmet, this is a good helmet, get rid of this, keep that, etc. That's an interesting idea, actually. So this mechanism, I've got a Bagley in the top. This one, I've got an MPPV. And that has 24 spaces. This has 25 spaces. So technically, it would hold more space. This has 24 spaces. 25, 26, 27, 28. Technically, it holds less space, but it can hold bigger things, which could be interesting in and of itself. Certainly food for thought. Okay, right. Ammo. Sell. We're going to sell the APS. Keep the grenade. Swap over the AFAC. And yeah, I think I'll just get rid of the Bagley. Don't want to swap any of those over. Yeah, I do have a spare Bagley already in there anyway. So I think it can just go. Okay, so as well as everything down here, Sprats can go. Aquamari I'll take in. Pevco will save. That's got FMJ, so that goes in the ammo. Battermag comes down to be sold. That's got Whisper. That's got a mix of everything, and that one's fine. Okay, let's load up some ammo. This comes out to be sold. That comes out to be sold. So in terms of like actual ammo, we did get a reasonable amount. We just now need an M4 so we can go to town with it all. Good enough? Good enough. Okay, Peacekeeper. Buy all of this stuff. Actually. No. Yeah, we will sell the Mosin grip. We don't have a Mosin to put it on anyway. Okay, overall, pretty good. Meds are all still in place. We barely used any 300 blackout. We've got a grenade this time. Let's take a second grenade. We've got class 5 plates, which I absolutely adore. I think we go back in. Can't help but feel I'm forgetting something, but well, let's head in and see if we can eke out some more of those kills. One of the things that I'd really like is like a proper key tool. As much as we're going to upgrade our alpha into an epsilon secure container, the docs cases we're using at the moment, they take up 2 spaces, and it's good because, you know, they've got a lot of flexibility for what they can hold, but it's bad because they take up more space for the type of thing that we're storing in them. Namely, we're storing keys in them. We don't need to store maps, we don't need to store money, we don't need to store intelligence, anything like that. So anything beyond key tool space is wasted. But there'll be a lot of meds that we need in order to be able to trade for it. That's one of the reasons why I'm holding on to the chlorine, because that's part of the trade. I think it's chlorine and NACL and ibuprofen, but lots of each. Now, if we end up in a position to go to the cottages, another reason for going into the safes is we're looking for the VHS tape. Because if we find that, we can trade for the dog tag case. For those watching at home, hey, actually this is a reasonable place. I am not buying containers for cash except the junk box. So every other container is either manufactured by me or is barter traded only. And that is one of the restrictions that I've put on myself. Oh, look at that gold chain. Gonna totally ignore it. And another so many multi-tools. Hoping for no scavs, but at the same time, being prepared for PMCs. Right, I think we move on the cottages. If Santar's there, we'll likely get murdered pretty quickly. you know, get class 5 plates, run into boss. That's how the game goes. But we've got a reasonable scope, so we could do some range scouting. If we wanted to be safer about it. I hear a chill wind. Could also potentially pick up some PMC kills down at the pier, but equal chance of running into Sanitar over there as well. Okay, I think I could probably move up to the building that doesn't need keys. Clear so far. Because we went out through the bunker last time, we still have all of our money intact. Sheriff's badge, haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, nothing really of note. Do need capacitors. Don't really need PSU, but I'll take it. Ooh, I do need another. No, it's not the Bake Easy one. It's the other maintenance one. I mean, it's not going to hurt having another Bake Easy. Just in case you needed some gunpowder. Let's use the Aquamari. Gets us mostly topped up. Nothing on the floor. How dangerous does this feel? Answer is very, always. But uneventful this time. Okay, let's move towards the pier, I think. More chlorine. Interesting. The fancy contacts. Load them up in one of our helmets. I'm not sure if they sound any better. I'd need to do some testing for personal preference. Okay, that's up at Resort. Don't need sewing kit. Okay, eyes aware. It's crazy that you can see the weather station from here when it's clear. I can just imagine Bird Eye deciding, you know what, I'm gonna pop someone at that range. Sniper is on top of the weather station, but he's not looking directly at us. Sorry, not weather station, the HEP station. Hydroelectric power station. What are you zeroed for at the moment? 50. That's probably fine. Let's make it 75 and split the difference. So we're going to be approaching the gas station, which should give us some eyes down into the pier itself. God, can you imagine, like, if people got, like, actual snow on them, but if they stayed still while waiting to snipe? Come on, get me up. I do see bodies down there. I see lots of bodies down there. I don't specifically see PMCs, but that could be that PMCs started there and then moved on, or it could be that PMCs have gone barreling in after the fact. Well, that was a PMC. That's definitely made things louder. Yep, that was a PMC. Alright, let's go check him out. I'm expecting him not to be solo. MP5. Ah, jeez. How many bullets? I reckon that was Sanitar's guards. That was definitely Scav shouting, but the amount of bullets made me think maybe PMC. If it was Sanitar's guards, I reckon they must have walked up. Which is a really long way to roam. PMC. So, Scav and PMC. Yeah, I shouldn't have looted. I should have scouted the area properly. Still, it's been very good so far. Oh, and I died to a grenade. I died to a PMC's grenade. I did not hear a grenade land at all. Maybe it was an airburst. Yeah, I definitely should have cleared the area first. But the grenade and then the bullets. Well, live and learn. One more kill for what we needed. We didn't lose anything that we really cared about. The MCX that we had, we were down to pretty much our last bullets on it. The SVDS, losing that is a bit of a shame, but I do have another. Yeah, Strog Wars. The difficulty is in PVE versus PvP. The Scavs and the PMCs can quite often be friends. So you lose a lot of information from Scavs being angry at PMCs being in the area, and they don't always fight each other. And I'm still in the process of kind of like training my brain out of that. All right, let's load up. We'll take in one of the T20s. And you know what? Let's go to customs. Let's go to customs at night, and we'll start on the bolties that we need to do. We'll kill something. We'll take its rig. We'll kill something. We'll take its armor, and we'll just move around a little bit carefully. So very low pressure. We won't even take any ears. Yeah. So there's loads of performance issues. It's really nice, all the lighting that they've put in for all the Christmas decorations. That's great. It does have an impact. The customs rework, where they've reworked a lot of the lighting, again, looks absolutely gorgeous, really stunning. It has a massive impact on the frame rate, certainly for me with an older machine. And in addition, they haven't done the occlusion properly, so Scavs can see you through walls. They can see you through like the tiniest little sliver of texture on the new areas. Which means you don't really have a chance to look around the place properly because you're constantly feeling like you're being hunted. But yeah, that overall, I'd say it's good. There's a few things that they do need to get sorted though, sooner rather than later. But that's always the way. And my machine is quite dated now, so complaining about performance isn't really ever going to be fair for me to do. Right, if we are going in, let's take one spare mag, because this is just a very light customs raid. So if we're going to customs, let's have a look and see if there's anything that I should do that we could do. Part of bullshit. We could grab the false flash drive on the car on the way through and try and stash it in dorms. But I feel like doing that without Greg to help would be kind of mental. And then we've got scavs at the old and new gas stations, which aren't currently spawning. We don't have a pack of 7.62x51 ammo. Should keep our eyes open for Skier's wallet. Oh, yeah, we can take a green flare. That's something we can do. I'll need a rig to make it work, but green flares are easy to come by. So, I don't mind if we end up losing it. Customs. Nighttime. Here we go. It's an NVIDIA Pascal Titan X. It's pretty old. Yeah, I think my machine's like 8 years old. It was shit off a shiny shovel when it was new, and I'm probably due for an upgrade. I might do one this year. But yeah, it definitely struggles a bit. And the whole thing of people like previously saying, "Ah, yes, your machine is good, but will it play Crisis?" Tarkov is the new benchmark, I would say. With the amount of pressure it puts on both CPU and GPU. Oh yeah, that's the thing. It does struggle, like you do feel when the frame rate drops to 10, 15, but I still have a really good time with it. And I could do some stuff to make it a little bit better. Like I could drop it down so I'm playing in a tiny letterbox window. But I've got a nice balance, I think, between playability and the visuals. Okay, so really we're just doing a couple of bolt action kills. That's all we're looking to do. Nothing too out there. Maybe a bit of looting. It's not at me, but someone's clearly having fun. May not be at me, but there is definitely gunfire down there. Right, while that's happening, sure, I'll take a spare gun. That is my weekly that has just finished, ready to be cycled over. So we'll have to check that out when we get out of this raid. Do not trust that building. So many times I've seen PMC's clown car their way into and out of it. Okay, there's our first target if he stays still. Well, we killed him because bullshit complained. That's fine. Because the intention was to kill him. So that's the first of our kills. Thanks. It did help that he was just standing very still for me. I am obviously concerned that it is very loud, unsuppressed, and it's going to draw the ire of scavs everywhere, but what are you going to do? You're going to check the next guy, that's what you're going to do. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Right, let's... see if I can tell how far away he is. Okay, we're looking 250 meters. And this does 200. Mate, stop moving around. He's still there, so let's not waste more bullets on him. It's probably falling short. Oh, you can see into all the windows and stuff now, of course. Hey, Cobol, how's it going, mate? Right, let's check the distance on that one now. $175. So going for his chest should be fine. If he stays still for me. And I'm running out of breath anyway. Okay, there is green smoke there. That's interesting. Let's bring this down to a much more reasonable 50 meters. Thank you very much for your rig. Cool, that gives me my 8. Is that someone trying to shoot me through? I feel like I'm getting shot at through the... little bit of armor, better than nothing. Got some proper meds now at least. careful, does it? So we've got some mayo. 12 gauge thread. Don't really need that. Yeah, with the Christmas celebrations, there's no scavs spawning here. So if you want to do the mission, you have to like bait the scavs in. I will go check the giving tree. Maybe that guy did die in the end. Let's just check. Only one. It's fine. Still got two bullets left. Can maybe get another couple, and then we'll cycle the map. Hey Cobalt, you want to hop on my lap? Yeah, it sounded like there might be someone nearby. If there is a thing there, it is well and truly buried. There is also the chance that the goons are up, which would be bad for us. So it might be worth us just using the flare extract. And restocking our ammo. Stupid penis helmet and Yushanka. Well, we may as well take it because we don't have anything else. Wow, this is the signal flare area already. Okay. I'm going to back out and then head back in just to make sure. Yep, okay. Let's hope that's good enough. Nope. Didn't count. I've heard it's a little bit buggy, so Strog, my brother, he's unwell this evening. Normally he's good, but he's just a bit fluey. So rather than constantly sounding like he's holding his nose, he's taking the evening off. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, sniper shot. Okay, so it's possible that it's not always bugged, but that time it was definitely a little bit sketch. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be back to normal. It's just, you know, it's that time of year, and with people going back to the office, there's always a lot of dirty folk who don't cover their mouth when they sneeze, and all right, I think we go back to customs again. I might take even less in this time, because I do still have lots of gone-off days. So I could just do that. Should probably eat a little. There we go. Metabolism up to 49, nearly maxed out. Should take a backpack as well. And I should take a med. Okay, so we're relying on doing a lot of up close stuff. They've still got the bug where things roll back. Metabolism just downgraded from 49 to 48. Okay, customs in the morning. Strog, do you mean you think it was a PMC? No, it was a direct sniper shot. The death screen said sniper, and snipers always shoot you directly in the thorax. Like the first one is a warning shot, and if you can get out of the area, then you'll be fine. But I was way too far in by that point. So it might be you need to do it. It could be I moved too far forwards before launching the signal flare. That's a possibility. It could also be I didn't move far enough forwards through, so I'm going to have to experiment with it. And I didn't pack a green flare, so this time we are not doing that. What I might do is I might do some offline experimentation after this raid. Offline. Some practice raids. Just take a green flare and no scavs and find out where the area triggers. Now, what I would find absolutely hilarious is if Partisan put a booby trap across that exfil. That would be really funny. Okay, we are near Big Red. So, pretty good place for killing scavs. May as well do a little bit of looting if we can in the area. And that's a reasonable optic for working with. Hopefully I'm not going to be tagged and cursed, and I'll have an actual opportunity to get some shots on guys before they zero in on me. Because as a reminder, we are not wearing much. Okay, hanging left. Sugar. Don't really need it. Cool, endurance level up. Okay, no sign of scavs yet. But I am hearing some sounds of combat. I've never seen a jacket not here. Let's check the gun car. No, don't close it. Give it to me. 9N. That is definitely someone's flashlight. Could be from a dead body. Full auto and a way of aiming. That feels pretty lucky. Got some armor. Okay, let's investigate. I think it's a body. Just through there. But either way, I want to come around this way. Or maybe it's the vehicle. Yeah, it's the vehicle. Wow, they really have reworked the lighting, haven't they? Hoping to get one or two scavs out here. Taking the fight inside isn't always good. Okay, let's push to the crossroads. Anything worth grabbing in here? Nope. And we're 0 for 50. Which is probably fine for like most of the things we want to do. think we push down on the bridge and try and get the guys who would normally be at the crossroad food shack area. But from here we get reasonable eyes across there, but I don't see anyone walking around. And with the sounds of combat before, I assume that whoever's come through has just torn them up. Or is in the process of tearing them up. That at me? That banner does kill visibility up onto the roof. Shadow on that corner's weird. Maybe think it was the guy up on the roof. That's the guy on the roof there. That's one more. Let's move on before we draw attention. Got anything for me? Couple of rubles. And a door that can't be kicked in because someone has started sleeping in here. Interesting. Hello. You're not normally in there. Okay, next potential targets would be the bus station, I think. Jeez. Let's med before we stick our head back up over that. Well, that was very unexpected. Thank you for the rig. Ooh, that's an M870, which we need. I now have an incentive to get out. Oh, and a Tarzan that we need. That can fit, and then nothing else can. So the backpack stays. The ammo comes out. He's still alive. very much lost sight of him. Must have shot like arm. Right, I saw a slight glimpse. Oh, weapon repair kit. That's more important than the Tarzan. Okay. Which way are we going? I can put that there. So I can take this as well. I hear them coming. I hear them dying quite horribly. If you're gonna cheat, I'm happy cheating too. Okay. Let's throw them away. Yeah, my ADS delay can be really quite bad at times. Okay. Still got a guy just there. Right, we are done with the VPO for now. Kevin, thanks for coming along, mate. Always appreciate your support. No, they are just hunting me now, so we just book it. don't have enough money for this. So we just move past. Got nothing left in the VPO, so it is time to get out. Still, this has been good for bolty kills, and if we get out, we have the shotgun that we need. Which will allow us to move forwards on our gunsmith quests. Gotta remember that Bartering can be on this map as well, so I need to keep my eyes peeled for his shenanigans. Hopefully if I keep out of the way enough, we won't run into him. When his spawn rate was high before, I got so many kills on Lighthouse. Yeah, that's all that's worth taking. Also, I hope the sniper doesn't look in our direction. It's certainly bright enough that there could be a "oh, of course I saw you there" thing. Okay, we're not losing stamina as we walk. It's just if and when the frostbite thing kicks in. Can see the guy at the checkpoint. They're definitely weirded out by something. Ooh, green battery. Green battery instead of power station key. Don't want to jinx it, but I think we're probably okay. There we are. Frame rate drops to 18 as we hit exfil, but we're out successfully. Now, if we're going to carry on doing bolt action kills on customs, it needs to be late for us to do that. So it might be worth us heading back to Shoreline. But we did at least get 4 kills. Which, with the one we had before, means there's probably only 3 left. It all depends on what the cut-off time was. Okay, weapon repair kit. That is pretty stonking huge. That's going to go in here. Straight up. Repairing the M870, and we'll figure out how to turn that into the gunsmith thing later. Tarzan, take that out. We're going to save it. We'll pull the ammo out of these. Let's eat a herring. That means whiskey can fit in there. Okay. Unload ammo. Unload ammo. It's only PS, but it is still ammo. That slimline can just be sold. Ibuprofen should be saved. Green battery should be saved. That is our new number 6. Has to be sold. Has to be sold. Although, I think I can trade that for bullets. Okay, let's get these reloaded. That's to be sold, that's to be sold, that's to be sold. Also to be sold. Don't know if it's worth us saving the ratchet. It might be. There's more FMJ. TB2000 we will hold on to. Well, this only got injured a little bit. I suppose the stuff went right through it, probably. Schmalska comes off. Okay, so now I feel we can afford to wear a helmet at least. Let's sell this, get it all cleared up, and check what our new weekly is actually. Use the so go to Streets of Tarkov. Use the Primorsky vehicle extract 15 times in the week. It's an amusing one, that's for sure. Okay, let's do trading. So, peacekeeper. That's pretty good. We're up to 27k on stuff sold to him. Okay, we'll take some money in. Depending on what time we go, let's have a look. Let's get from Tarkov. Customs. So it's kind of about to be 8 o'clock at night. And it just needs to be between 9 and 5. So none of those ones we got counted because it must have been just after 5 AM. Feels bad. Alright. We can head back in and we can try again. By the time we meet anyone, it should be the right time. And we're not really risking anything, it's just the Gornos day. We could take a green flare. That's what we can do. PMC customs 8:30 at night. Yeah, by the time we meet anyone, it'll be time to kill them. It's amusing and it's frustrating at the same time. At the very least, we got some new armor out of that, so it's really not a bad thing. And I suppose we got the Tarzan rig. So if we find a couple of those stupid sling backpacks, we'll be able to pick them apart, and combined with the scav vests that we had before, we'll be able to make a new Blackrock. Not a brilliant place to start. I guess not a terrible place either, but at the same time it feels like it could be more problematic than useful. I'm going to leave him alive for a little bit. Kujura. Even better. We don't need to find the stupid little things. Oh, and another MP9N. Doesn't have as many bullets in it, but it'll do in a pinch. Let's see what we can do. That's going to be 150 meters, isn't it? $200 meters, all right. I think I hit him. There we go. Woo! What? 0 for 200, 0 for 50. Well, they've gone somewhere around. Saw two inside the warehouse and one's just run out. Let's head round. That was a little close. Oh god, they're right on me. What? That's nuts. That's so nuts. I've never had scavs push me like that. Now, definitely in hunting mode. Well, I guess we didn't get the Kadora out. Two more scav kills though. Give it one more go. In fact, no, we'll go back to Shoreline. That's what we'll do. We've got three SVDS kills that we need. That should be pretty straightforward to manage. Especially if we're cautious about where we're moving. So there's our SVDS. I think we'll also take the AK-74M. Can't wear that CSA. That Tarzan is needed. Yeah, everything else is in use. So I think we are doing a backpack only again. Which means we're out of T20s, so we're going to need more of them. You know what, we'll take 30 spare. A little bit of cash. Take my keys just in case we go inside the resort. I'm not expecting we will, but just in case. Take the spare magazine. And 7 spare bullets. And we can wear one of the exfils. Okay. Geared for Shoreline. This may be the last run of the evening, so let's make it a fun one. You know what? I'm gonna swap these over. Oh, that can't go on here. Is it because of okay, can't install the SAG Mark one at the same time. That's fine. That is going to be the close-up one then. Means we'll be a little bit closer quarters than I would normally like, but we'll make it work. This is the SVDS that I put together for interchange. It's supposed to be a lot closer quarters than the other ones. If I get something else, like actually, I suppose I could have traded for a different scope. Maybe one of the combined optics, a razor or something. any moment now. Even if we die and lose everything on this, if we get those kills, it will be worth it. Obviously, hoping that we don't die and lose everything. Also, not really expecting to find any Kajora. Real shame we didn't manage to get away with that one. Okay, we're in a reasonable place for doing what we did previously. Gun is set to shoot properly. There's a nice little stash for us to check. Ooh. Never seen Landmark's rat poison before. That is a new item for me. Motor, IFAC. Some bullets, not for the gun that we've got, but still. Bullets are always at a premium. See someone over there. Might be just a scav. But the way they are booking it, it is hard to tell. Now, I don't want to be wasting my ammo on scabs if I can avoid it. That was a scav. What have we got? Ammo. 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 Ooh, that is a box of 7.62x51 sniper bullets, which we need to drop at customs. Did not want to have to shoot him, but needs must. Spare Desert Eagle. Nice. I'll wear his armor. Should wear his rig as well. Okay, let's see who else is here. Ooh, Triton. Here's an upgrade. Take that, because it can be turned into a container. Yeah, I think I do need to make myself another magazine box. Okay, tape is always useful. At this point, I'm mostly just grabbing stuff because it's there. Don't need any more Bulbexes. Probably do need Helix. Boxes of ammo. Ooh, a Spectre. Can I take that off and put the Spectre on it? That is a lot better. That gives me options. That means I can go over there. Takes a little bit of time to ADS, but it works. Ooh, energy saving lamp. That is one to keep. Rec battery don't need. Okay, let's head back to the front on the side. See if we can see any PMCs crossing over. What do we zero for? 50. 50's fine. No one's specifically coming in this area yet. Maybe we head up to the resort, try and do the computer room. I have no idea who that was, probably one of the goons. Rain of bullets from off the side somewhere. Maybe it was a PMC hiding in a bush somewhere. Either way, that is our last SBDS, I believe. So we're not going to be able to carry on punish. Yeah, just a PMC. I must have gotten unlucky with the timing when I decided to move on. Okay, well, not really much you can do about it. Hit me twice with BT bullets. We didn't have the armor to tank it. It is what it is. So what we'll do is we're probably going to wrap up in a couple of moments. I will check quickly if we have another SBDS. Because I might have one either in pieces or on our wall. I think I might have taken the one from the wall off already. So let's have a little look. Over on the weapon rack, what have we got? We don't have one there. Oh, we do have an M4, so we could do the M4 wet job stuff. Okay, let's gear for that for next time. Put the AK-101 in its place. That seems like a reasonable swap. We might be able to fit even more. Even more on there. Actually, if we put the SR2M in, that feels like it's a fair positioning. Okay, well, for next time, we'll have headwear, we'll have an earpiece, and we'll probably sort ourselves out a backpack and stuff. But as I said, that is not going to be today. That is going to be for the future. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We've had quite a bit of success. We had a little bit of failure just at the end there. But we've made good solid progress on 2 pretty difficult quests. We've ticked off a bunch of grindy ones as well, so very happy with it. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when I go live in the future. Otherwise, have a very good week, and see you again soon.